Tommy May and I'm an alcoholic. And by God's grace, I'm now sober and recovering a little more each and every day. It's definitely been a wild ride. This is just a bit of my story. This is where my struggle unfolds, where my story begins. Yeah, life sinks in, the ink bleeds from the pen. All my thoughts, all my fears coming deep from within. And I'm within all the energy, been seeking revenge. But I need a better way, so I use this for my vent. Before I go and do something that I deeply regret. All the hurt, all the misery was making me sick. There's some things in my past and I need to repent. Yeah, words to the paper, read it back, make amends. On a different mission with it, I ain't following trends. The streets don't love you, it's a war you can't win. I can't give it all to God if you struggle with sin. I'm way far from perfect, but I learned from my past. The way I was living, it was killing me fast. Took a life, rest in peace, the results of a crash. All I see when I close my eyes, the windshield smash. Now I never see a future or fix his addiction. So for that, I gotta fix mine and ask for forgiveness. His daughter reached out and said, I'm not to blame, but I dealt with the regret, cause him and I were the same. The pen hits the paper, the words just flow. Way more than brainstorming straight from my soul. It's my worries, all my fears when I'm sitting alone. It's the flaws, it's the growth, it's the cause, it's the hope, it's the rights, it's the wrongs. As I write a song, it's the strength to go on. It's the reason I'm strong, it's the reason I'm still here. My meaning, my calling, these words on this paper, tales of an alcoholic. One summer night I was buzzing, not quite drunk, in a mix of toxicity, confusing it with love. Codependency like Hennessy, my most potent drug that I could ever be around. Being drugged through the mud, arguing back and forth. I was tired of being put down. Grabbed a whole bottle of pills, thinking I'ma put my foot down. Took the whole prescription, took just a couple minutes to realize that I may have just signed a death sentence. Died twice on my front lawn, they brought me back to life. And I knew I had left, cause I really seen the light. And the thing about it was, I just didn't wanna fight. Then just a week later, I was addicted to ice. For the first time ever, I had really done meth. On a 2-week binge, just wanted more drugs and sex. By the end of week 2, my whole life was wrecked. Lost my kids, lost my house, lost my dignity, respect. Then a couple months later, police set me up. On the way to see my kids, they was waiting with them cuffs. One endangerment was the case that they gave me. And through all these mistakes, yes, the Lord still saves me. The pen hits the paper, the words just flow. Way more than brainstorming straight from my soul. It's my worries, all my fears when I'm sitting alone. It's the flaws, it's the growth, it's the cause, it's the hope, it's the rights, it's the wrongs. As I write these songs, it's the strength to go on. It's the reason I'm strong, it's the reason I'm still here. My meaning, my calling, these words on this paper, tales of an alcoholic. Rehab after rehab, looking for an answer. Death rate for addiction is up there with cancer. I didn't really care though, feeling so abandoned. Nothing in this life had gone any way I planned it. Alone in my room, talking to my demons. Voices in my head getting louder, they're screaming. I wasn't bathing, wasn't sleeping, wasn't eating. Everybody that I loved just keeps on leaving. I was feeling like suicide's the way to get even. I don't wanna drink again, but I was hurting, I was fiending. Needed just a little bit to take off the edge. The pressure settled in and started messing with my head. I kept waking back up, just wanted to be dead. I'll fade away anyway to forget everything I said. Miss my family bad, man, I hate to be alone. Stared at the screen, nobody calling my phone. Gave up on life, I was really feeling low. Then one day I got up and I let it all go. Picked the pen back up and watched my confidence grow. Now I'm back and I'm better than ever, I'm in a zone. The pen hits the paper, the words just flow. Way more than brainstorming straight from my soul. It's my worries, all my fears when I'm sitting alone. It's the flaws, it's the growth, it's the cause, it's the hope, it's the rights, it's the wrongs. As I write these songs, it's the strength to go on. It's the reason I'm strong, it's the reason I'm still here. My meaning, my calling, these words on this paper, tales of an alcoholic.